Hey guys, how's it going? I'm sorry I'm very late again tonight filming this. It is, I think, after midnight. 12:06. You can't beat that. And I'm only just now sitting down to talk to you guys. I apologise, I've had a busy day. I've had a busy week actually, but today especially has been busy. This morning in the church Zoom meeting, we said goodbye to Pastors Robin and Paul, officially. And a lot of people said some nice things. There were some tears. It was a bit sad to say goodbye. But Pastor Robin spoke to us, gave the sermon, and she spoke on some verses from Ecclesiastes. I'll read you the first little bit. You probably heard it before. It's quite sort of common verses. And it's kind of titled, A Time for Everything. It goes like this: There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to uproot. A time to kill, and a time to heal. A time to tear down, and a time to build. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones, and a time to gather them. A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search, and a time to give up. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to tear, and a time to mend. A time to be silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time for war, and a time for peace. They're well-known verses. There's an old song that basically says part of that. But they're verses that kind of say to us, there's a time for everything. Actually, it literally says that. That's the title. But they're verses that say there will be good times, there will be bad times. There's a time to mourn, there's a time to dance. There's a time to be sad, there's a time to celebrate. There's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times. But through it all, God will be there for us and wants to journey through it all with us. And Pastor Robin spoke a bit about that today. She spoke about how her and Paul have had a bit of a rough time lately. And now they're having a bit of a time to sort of rest and refresh. And then God will get them ready for another time to do more work. But I think it's good for us all to remember that there's different times in our lives. We'll all go through good times and bad times. At the moment with COVID and all this stuff, the world's going through a kind of a hard time, but there'll be good times again as well. It's important for us to remember that through it all, the ups and the downs, the good times, the bad times, God's always there. And He wants us to know He's there, and He wants us to rely on Him. Pastor Robin gave us some advice moving forward as a church. She said to pray hard and to love hard and to honour hard. We've all learned, I think, over the last few months, through the church sort of series on prayer, I think we've learned that praying is important to get closer to God and to rely on Him through good times and bad times. Hopefully we've learned that. But loving each other is important as well. Pastor Robin said to love hard, so to do it strongly, to keep doing it, even when it's tough. Care for each other, look out for each other. It's something that a church family is kind of for. We're supposed to be looking out for each other, taking care of each other. And honour hard, honour each other, respect each other, make sure we know the value of each other, but also our new leaders, Pastors Ashish and Sandra. They're good people. They'll be leading our church, and we need to make sure we honour them and respect them. And basically that's what we need to remember this week. Well, that's what I'm hoping you guys will remember this week. Maybe give it some thought. The fact that we'll have good times and bad times in our life, but God's there for us all the time. And also remember to pray, remember to love each other fiercely, strongly, hard. Love each other hard. Take care of each other, look out for each other, remember each other in our prayers, and remember each other when times could be bad and difficult. Maybe you can lend somebody a hand. And to honour each other. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say for today. Actually, I'll be posting this tomorrow morning because it's too late to post it now. But hopefully you guys will... Whoop. My phone just dinged. I've got to go and give Rami the keys to my van. Sorry guys. One of my work guys, Rami, has to use the van tomorrow, and he was picking up tonight because he has an early start. Anyway, I think I was just wrapping up. I hope you guys have a good week. Take care of yourselves. Yeah. As always, let me know if you need anything or want me to pray for anything. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye.